Hello and welcome to another video from Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something very old, something very quirky, and something a lot of fun. We're looking at the 1974 release by Louis Marx from their Mr Smash series of Clockwork robots. Now these robots were all based on the Cadburys Smash potato packets. And the motto on these was "For Mash Get Smash." And the advert consisted of the robots in their spaceship above the earth, laughing at humans still peeling potatoes to make mashed potato. Okay, so that's how it all came about. And Louis Marx then produced a series of different types of robots, clockwork robots, and they also done some of the hard plastic toys and the cuddly toys. Okay, but this particular item we're looking at today is the Clockwork Mr Smash Robot, and this is him in front of us. Now he doesn't have the box anymore, unfortunately, but we do have the fully working robot here. Let's just zoom out, and before we do anything, let's just get some sizes from him. So we are looking at about just under 14 centimeters tall. That's from the very bottom of the wheels to the very top of his head. And we're looking at, if we measure from his hands to the back of the back wheel there, we're looking at 9 centimeters. And if we go across this way, at the widest point, which is probably his shoulders, we're looking at about 7 centimeters. Now, he has a wheel on the back, and he also has his clockwork motor underneath. Now he is wound by a key on the side there, which we get to that in a second. His head does open and the mouth does open, and I think this particular arm goes up and down. I don't think this one moves. And on the front of his badge it says "For Mash Get Smash," which was the motto of the advert and the smash packets of potato. Okay, let's wind him up. Okay, and there he goes. So he goes round in circles. We've got him in the booth here, so he keeps running into the wall in actual fact, and the unlevel ground. But he does rotate. His mouth opens and he goes forward, and his arm does go up and down. The one that's not holding a potato goes up and down, as you can see it moving. There we go, a nice little novelty toy from the 1970s, and these all come about from an advert for mashed potato, for the packet mashed potato by Cadburys, which was called Smash. And the robots then were called Mr Smash Robots. Martian robots they were actually called, I think. And the motto obviously was, as it says on his shirt, "For Mash Get Smash." See, the mouth is opening up and down also as he's moving along. There we go. So, he's still going along. Wow. So a very good, strong clockwork motor these were. I don't think they actually make clockwork toys the way they did back then. But the clockwork motor is obviously in full working condition and just keeps going and going and going. A bit like Duracell, just keeps going and going and going until eventually the motor has finally run out. You can see at the bottom there, it's still going. And you can see the arm moving a bit more easily there. And you can see the mouth is still opening and closing at certain points. Yeah. And their motto was "For Mash Get Smash," and then they giggle, I would say, back in the adverts. For those of you that haven't seen the advert, Google it, or go onto YouTube, look on YouTube and search for "For Mash Get Smash" advert, and you will see the adverts of the 1970s. I think they ran right through to the 80s and 90s, actually. And there was, back in the 70s, there was a lot of comedy sketches. Benny Hill done a few sketches. Spike Milligan done a few sketches with these robots. But yeah, a lot of fun thing. Now, obviously, finding these Clockwork robots nowadays is, yeah, I mean, it's very, very difficult indeed. Finding them in a fully working condition as this one is almost impossible nowadays. I don't know how many of these were actually made. I don't think there was a massive quantity, probably because it was from an advert and it was probably an experimental thing to see how well they would sell. And I don't even know how well they sell, to be perfectly honest, because you hardly ever see these around. But it is a terrific novelty toy, and yeah, like I say, very difficult to find. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, and you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Louis Marx items, and many other vintage toys, games, and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you will not want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. And believe me when I say we have got some amazing stuff coming through. Our team are working tirelessly behind the scenes to get the items ready for sale and ready to have videos shot and uploaded onto our channel. So stay tuned, keep watching, because there is some real awesome items coming up soon. Okay, that's it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.